Alright guys, so as you can tell from the thumbnail, I actually just bought a house, so I thought I would give you guys a little tour and show you what I plan on doing to kind of remodel the place, because an older person used to live here, so there's a lot of things I need to do to kind of make it more modern, more open, and all that. And I kind of see this as an investment. I plan on renting this out potentially after I decide to move out and all that. So let's go ahead and look at the tour and see what we're working with. So the first thing that you're gonna notice when you walk in is that it smells like an old person's nursing home. So hopefully we can get rid of that smell. So this place is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with the second bath being inside of the master bedroom. It's about 1,200 and something square feet, plus the garage is like, I think like 500 and something square feet. So it's a decent sized house. It's a little starter home. I wouldn't say it's a decent sized house, but for a starter home, a fixer-upper, you know, I think it's actually really good. It's in a great neighborhood. So I think I got a good deal, and it's a good investment if I ever want to rent it out. I think it'll be appealing. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna notice when you walk in here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a little foyer here. This is going to be laminate. So I plan on ripping this out and replacing it, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So from this foyer here, if you go to the right, there is, I guess we can look in here real quick. This is the garage. So we come in here, there's a light, I don't know where the light is at. This is going to be the garage. It's a little bit creepy because, as you can see, like, none of this is finished. There's no insulation, there's no drywall, it's just the wooden studs and all that. So that's gonna be, I think, one of the very first things that I do is I'm going to put insulation, drywall, so this garage is finished, make it look nice. I guess it's kind of nice though, they left some of these cabinets and just like shelving and little shelves over here. Yeah, the garage is a 1-stall garage. It's kind of small, but you know, it's all right. I only have one car. I live by myself. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There is a door over here that goes to the backyard. We will check that out a little later, so we can worry about that in a little bit. But yeah, just little garage here, unfinished. That's probably my first project, is gonna be drywalling and insulating the garage. All right, so coming back in from the garage, as I said earlier, here is the living room. All right, so now that we're in the living room, I can tell you what I'm gonna do. So this room, it's pretty spacious. I'm pretty happy with it. The one thing that I'm going to do is I am going to knock down this wall right here. So it's not a supporting wall or anything like that. If you take a look over here, we can look in this little hallway right here that goes to the kitchen, and then there's another hallway over here, there's a little hallway, and that goes back to the bedrooms and all that. So this wall right here is literally doing nothing other than just kind of being annoying and separating stuff out. It's making it a lot smaller. I think that knocking this down is going to give us a lot more room. You can go directly into the kitchen that way, instead of having to walk down this stupid hallway to get to the living room. So I think that'll just give me a lot more open space feeling. So let me take you through here. This is the hallway. These hallways and this entry over here, all of this is like, all of this is wallpaper, so I'm gonna rip all this off. By the way, my color scheme, I think I'm gonna repaint this whole place into like a light gray, so that's kind of my plans for that. But yes, as we come through this hallway, redoing all this wallpaper, taking all of this off, we can look at the kitchen here. Now, one thing I really liked about this place was that the cabinets are white and they are nice and they are perfectly fine, because doing cabinets and all that can be one of the most, what's in here? Well, it's a little lockbox for keys. Oh, that's cool. And a whole bunch of keys, which they gave me a bunch at the closing, so I don't know. But anyway, so I really like these cabinets. That's one thing that's super expensive and I really wanted, was either white or gray cabinetry. And it's already white. They're actually really nice. It came with this huge cabinet over here. They're super nice. They have all these pull-out drawers so I can keep everything in there. And then on top of that, just the cabinets in general. If we look at it, they're soft closes. So that means that whenever I, push really hard, the cabinet will stop and then close softly. The appliance, this one's stainless steel, which is nice. The range and the fridge are a little bit old, same with the dishwasher, but like they work, so I'm not gonna complain. And when I need new ones, I'll just get new ones, I guess. Not a huge deal though. One thing I need to get rid of is this stupid thing right here. It's like a little TV stand, but it's so small. Like, we don't make TVs this small anymore, really. So I need to take that off the wall. When you come through here, you will see this is my little dining area. And basically what we got going on in here is it's pretty nice, pretty open. I'm glad there's a little dining area. The one thing is, if you come over here, see this? This is a paper plate that is in the wall. So basically there's a huge hole in the wall. We don't know what it's from. No one knows whether it was a log heater or a wood heater or whatever. We don't really know. There's a hole in the wall though, but all of this you can see right here. It's kind of blown out. Let me see. So all of this, if you can see the lines, it's all paneling instead of drywall. So I'm gonna end up ripping all of these walls out anyway and redoing it with drywall instead of paneling. So it's not really a big deal that there's a hole because I'm just gonna redo it anyway. Another nice thing is you can look at the floor here. It is all tile. So that's good to go. I'm not gonna have to redo the floor in here. It's nice hard tile, so that's good. So as we come back here, this is the laundry room. They're super old washer and dryer, but they still work. By the way, this entire home comes with a 18-month home warranty. So if anything breaks at all, I have to pay like 90 bucks as a deductible, and then they fix anything that goes wrong. So any of these appliances, these old appliances, washer, dryer, water heater, whatever, breaks within 18 months, I get to replace it. There's also another weird thing. So like right here, there's cabinets, but there's actually a door on the other side of these. It's like they boarded up this door to the side of the house so that they didn't, I don't know if it was a safety thing. They didn't want people breaking in through the side of their house. I don't know, but I'm probably gonna take these down because that way I have door access. The door doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I'll try and put up a little thing from the street view, but I don't know why the door's on the side over here, but I'm probably gonna free it up just because I think it's weird that it's just kind of blocked up. Another thing that I wanted to touch on really quickly is these countertops. So these countertops are they're like a brown, like this brown weird color. I don't really like them that much. I probably won't spend money on them right away to replace them, but eventually I probably will, unless I vinyl wrap them, but I honestly don't think that I will vinyl wrap them. I'm also going to probably change all of these hardwares because I don't really like the way that they look. Okay, next we are going to come into the hallway here. All right, so this is a coat closet right here. As you can see, the doors go all the way to the top. I'll talk about that in a second. First, I'm gonna show you this bathroom. Now this bathroom, let me tell you, it needs a little bit of love. So as I said, an older person lived here, so it's completely wallpapered with rosebuds, and it's super not awesome. There's a fan on in here, so you might have a hard time hearing me, but let's go in and take a look. So as you can see, the bathroom is honestly not in too bad of a shape. The tubs looks nice, all of that. The little cabinet up here, this looks cute. The cabinet down here really isn't that bad. I don't know if I'm going to replace it or not. It's kind of old, but it doesn't look like terrible. But I might replace the whole thing. I don't know. I definitely kind of want to replace the countertop. I don't like the way it is, but we'll see. I don't know. Another thing about this is the floor. So you can see this floor here. I'm pretty sure this is just linoleum, so that's gonna get ripped out. It doesn't look bad or anything. It's just I'm gonna have to redo this floors in this hallway. Which actually, let me talk about that right now. So these floors in this hallway, as you can see really quick, so this little thing right here, it's even with the kitchen in the hallway. So that's even with the kitchen and the hallway, but you come down to the bathroom and the bedrooms. Let me show you really quick. So all of the bathrooms and bedrooms have this like probably about half an inch dip going down into them. And what happened was basically the father that used to live here or whatever, he put down an extra board of OSB to make the kitchen level with the hallway, but now that means all the bathrooms and bedrooms are a step, like dip down. So I think what we're gonna do, when I knock down this wall, this is that one wall going to the living room like I talked about earlier. So when I knock this down, I'm gonna have to redo flooring. Basically, when we redo the wall, we're gonna take off that piece of board he put down in the hallway. That way all the bedrooms and bathrooms are even, and then there's a little step up to the kitchen because that just makes more sense. And since we're gonna have to rip all this up anyway, we'll just kind of hit two birds with one stone, I guess. Going off of the whole redoing the flooring here, okay, so let me know what you guys think. Personally, I like carpet just because it makes me feel more at home, but since this is an investment property, I'm thinking about, instead of, when I redo the floor, instead of putting carpet back down, like in the hallway in the living room, I'm thinking about just doing luxury vinyl planking throughout this whole thing. That way, you know, if I have tenants, if I do rent this out later, like, I'm not gonna have to replace the carpet every time people move out, and it's just gonna be more durable and not have stains and all that. So let me know what you think in the comments about that decision, because I'm still not sure what I wanna do yet. Okay, so still working our way down here. We come to the first bedroom in here. So once again, I'm gonna mention this. So these doors for all of the closets are these old metal doors, and they go all the way to the ceiling. So evidently you can't really find these anymore, and they're super expensive if you can. So what I plan on doing on all the closets is I'm going to frame down. So right here, sorry, this is like really hard to do. So right here, I'm basically gonna frame this down and put drywall on it, and then just put like normal closet doors on it, so that way it's good. Another thing is, if you look in these closets, they're so old, all of this is pegboard. So everything's pegboard. All the closets in the bedrooms are actually pegboard, the kind of stuff you'd find like out in someone's workshop or something. So I'm gonna have to rip all of that out, probably drywall it, all that. So this is the other room. It's got pink carpet, so that's gonna come out. I got these huge closet as well. There's also this tree right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know why they put it so close to the house. I'm gonna have to rip that out because it's super close to the house. Like, I feel bad because I don't wanna rip up any trees, but it's just gonna cause problems as it gets bigger. All right, at the end of the hallway here, we have a little closet, little linen closet. Got enough room for all my storage and whatever else. So across the hall here is the master bedrooms. So there is a closet here. Once again, pegboard and all that, and doors to the top. But this one, it is a 3-bed, 2-bath. So I do have a master bathroom in here, and this one also has some wallpaper issues. There's a fan on in here, but this one has some old wallpaper or whatever, and it's got a little shower. It's a little corner shower. So basically, if you can see, if I can get enough here, there's a little cabinet right there, and then there's the shower. So basically what I plan on doing is I'm going to just take that cabinet out, take the shower out, and make it like a full shower in the corner over there. And then I am going to keep it a standing shower, I think, but yeah, I'm gonna make it bigger because it just makes more sense. Also, the sink has no storage or anything like that, so I'm gonna replace the sink with, a vanity and all that so that you can store some stuff. Also, this little light, it's super, you can't tell here, but it's like insanely orange. Like, it looks like something from like an old motel. It's really ugly. So I got some work to do in here too, but hey, it's a starter home. You gotta start somewhere, and it's good to learn how to fix things yourself. So another thing I didn't really talk about is the fact that I'm probably gonna replace all of these ceiling fans because they're all super nasty. The next place that we're gonna go is out here. Outside onto the little backyard area, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we got a little sliding glass door here. If I can freaking open it. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm kind of by the road. There's a fairgrounds right across the street, which kind of gives away my house location, so please don't break into my house. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I have I have a little deck right here that I can sit on with a little privacy fence. Then they fenced in this little part of the yard, and I have this shed back here, which is in kind of bad shape. And then here's to the garage that I showed you earlier where that door leads. But basically this fence, right? This fence only is like this little part right here. It's a little 4-foot chain link. It just kind of comes right here across the property. But my property goes all the way out to the road over there. Over there. So basically I'm just gonna have to rip that up and fence my whole backyard. It's not a huge backyard, so it's not like it's gonna be a crazy big deal, but it's just something else I gotta do, you know? And this deck here has a AstroTurf or whatever on it, so there's probably a lot of moisture in there, and I don't know what's underneath, and I'm kind of scared to look at what's underneath, because then I might just have to replace the entire deck, which will not be fun. But for now, you know, as long as I'm not falling through and breaking any bones, then, you know, I'm fine. Also, I need to change this little sign up here, because it says the person's last name. They used to live here, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah, guys, that's the house tour. Let me know what you think of this place, if you saw anything else that I should maybe do to it. But overall, it was a great place, you know. It's a little dated on the inside, so I want to make it a little more modern. Let me know if you want to see videos while I'm doing some of these construction renovations, and I can show you some before and afters. And then hopefully you guys can buy a property, maybe invest in real estate and get started too. So that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you next time.